Anne-Marie with une chance pour Musique Plus, comment ça va?
Très bien, merci. Bienvenue.
Merci.
What's happening is the Backstreet Boys will be in here in mere moments for the fan-only press conference, and that's where you people come in.
That's where you people come in. You guys are getting nervous because you know they're on their way, right? You know they're just about to walk in.
Make some noise for the Backstreet
Give it up, guys.
Boys! AJ, Kev, my man Howie D's here, Nick and Brian. Make some noise for the Backstreet Boys. Good to see you again, man. How you doing? Okay.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi, welcome.
What's going on?
Hey. Nice to meet you. Hey, guys.
Boys, the table is yours. Fans, the boys are yours.
Hi, guys. Hello. Sorry we're late, as usual. What's going on, Toronto? Hello.
How about you? Do you have a question?
Do you guys have a microphone out there to ask some questions?
Stand up.
Yeah, I think Bill's just about ready.
You have to be first.
Yeah.
There's always got to be a guinea pig. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Kathleen Crosgrove from Hamilton, and I'd just like to ask Kevin a question. Sorry. I just want to know how come you didn't sing in the first two albums solo like the rest of them?
Well, actually, on the first album, I had a song all to myself. Yeah, on the very first European album that came out.
See, I didn't hear
I had a
that
song
one.
all to myself. I don't know if, didn't that come out in Canada as well?
I don't think it was released. It was a different version.
But, I mean, it just kind of happened that way.
That's just
We
curious.
each have different type voices, and normally when we get a song, we kind of hear already when we hear a demo or when we're writing a song who's going to sing what parts. When I wrote Back to Your Heart, I already knew who I wanted to sing what verses on it before I even got in the studio with the fellas. So just depends on what type of vocal thing we're going for.
How cool is it? You just talked to the Backstreet Boys. That's what this is about. Anne-Marie.
Somebody here is going to talk to you guys right now. Hi, can you stand up? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Megan Jones from Toronto, and before I ask my question, I'm here representing KISS 92, and Tarzan Dan wanted me to say hi to all of you
What's
from
up,
him.
Tarzan?
Did his wife make it in here? Is Terry here?
Hey,
With the
there
cookies?
she is back there. Did you bring some
There she
cookies
is.
this time?
Cool.
All right, cool.
Okay, my question is, if you guys didn't name yourself the Backstreet Boys, what would you name yourself and why?
Tough one, eh?
Wow, that's the first time we've been asked that question. Yeah. That's very original.
Backstreet Men.
I guess it was just kind of meant to be that way.
Good answer. Thank you.
Back over here. We're
Voices.
hanging out with someone over here.
Voices of the boys.
Okay, I'm Rita from Burlington, and my question is, what's your most embarrassing moment ever, like on stage?
Well, apart from falling off here, just trying to come up here just a second ago, I think once I fell off stage while back over in Europe when we were doing a concert over there in Germany. There was a part where AJ was hyping the crowd saying, "Get down," and me and Nikki were behind him kind of hyping the crowd, and Nikki didn't realize that I was right behind him, and he kind of swung his arm out, and I kind of fell off the stage. And but luckily there was a big security guard there, big hand, so caught me.
Normally it's stuff like that, falling down on stage or...
Losing your pants on stage.
Yeah, I lost my pants the very first show of the
it's pretty
tour on
funny.
stage. We had zippers on the side of them, and mine just completely unzipped on both sides, and it just...
The crowd enjoyed it, though. I'll tell you what.
All right, down.
Okay. Thank you. I love
All right,
Yeah.
Jerry's over here now. Has a question for you guys.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
My question actually is initially for AJ, but I really would like each of you to answer if you can. Think hard. What is the biggest misconception that people have about you personally?
Wow.
Something that you know the press or the public don't usually, because you get asked a lot of questions that are like the same questions over and over. Like, what's the biggest misconception that people have about you?
Wow.
It's a hard
I still
one.
think that people still doubt that we really sing. People still have... I mean, you'll see critics that will write articles about us after a show, and there'll be a rock and roll critic, or there'll be a... Just, you know, it's... Not everyone's going to like us,
Okay,
not everyone's going to accept
that's as a
us.
group, but I mean, like, Individually?
Individually?
Yeah,
For
individually.
me?
Are there misconceptions that, like, people might think, oh, AJ, you wear, like, crazy stuff, so you're nuts, or... Do you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I can't say that, look at me, but you know what I mean.
I think
I personally, I haven't been...
I think people think AJ is more hardcore than
I think they
looks.
think because of what the what's on the outside, they think might be what's on the inside,
Take
but
it
it's
at
the
face
complete
value.
opposite.
What about you, Kevin?
Oh, wow. I think sometimes without people really knowing us, I think people can maybe have a misconception that we're arrogant or that we're cocky or we're stuck on ourselves. Like if we come into a place and, you know, we don't talk away, you know, and we're just kind of quiet and laid back and shy, people might think that we have a problem or that we're arrogant or something, when really we're just kind of being mellow and stuff. So
No, you're definitely not.
sometimes.
Okay. Any of the other guys want to answer, or
I was gonna
anything?
say the same thing.
Yeah?
That people don't realize that actual, like, meeting people every day, after they hang out with us sometimes, you know, for a half hour, an hour, whatever, they're like, wow, you're really down-to-earth people. It's like people, like Kevin say, think that a lot of times just because you're in the limelight that you have to be stuck up or arrogant.
Nick, Brian? Nothing really?
A problem I have dealing with is, or not really a problem, but it just comes with it, is people expect you to be on, like, all the time. Like, since you're a performer and you're an entertainer, that you always have to entertain people. So when it's 5:45 in the morning and you're showing up, when you've been on the bus all night long, traveling 6 hours, and you throw your hat on and you know, run through the lobby of the hotel and kind of go a different way to go the back way, so you don't have to deal with the 800 people that are staked out in the lobby. You know, people, they kind of prejudge you, like, well, why can't they come in here, you know? So
it's pretty much
we're just normal
everybody
people,
just wants a
but
piece of you, and you just can't give it, and
it's just tough because they expect you
everybody
to
thinks
be
yeah.
on a stage constantly sometimes, and sometimes you want to just leave it alone and be normal.
Okay, it was a hard question. Thanks, guys.
It was a real hard question.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Now down in front we have Matt from Mississauga is right here. Matt, what's your question, buddy?
How do you know who's gonna sing the song?
Yeah, how is that divided up?
Basically, when we go in the studio or when we're writing a song, we'll either have ideas about who we want to sing what, but a lot of times if we work with different producers or writers, we'll all take turns singing verses, and we'll just figure out who fits the best to that song. That's basically
Happy with
how
that,
we
Matt?
do it.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks, Brady. Good question. What? Has he got another one?
I like the Backstreet Boys and they have 2 of the tapes.
You have two of our tapes?
2 of our tapes?
Excellent.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad
it's
you
safe
like
to
the
say
music.
everybody here likes the Backstreet Boys. Are we all in agreement? Okay.
All right, Naomi, here, where are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
All right, what's your question for the boys?
First of all, I was wondering if you could wish happy birthday to my friend Saida. She's her sweet 16.
What's her name?
Happy birthday.
Saida.
Saida. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday. Happy
I-
sweet 16.
And my question was, do you sometimes feel that you're expected to be people you're not for, like, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay. Do you sometimes feel you're expected to be people you're not just to impress your fans and the media?
I think Brian maybe covered it a little bit a while ago. I think, you know, sometimes we're only human and we're just like everybody else, and sometimes we do need, you know, our own quiet time, and we need to be, you know, away, and we need a break sometimes. I think, you know, in this business, when you're a celebrity and when we're blessed with success that we have, it's like you're on stage all the time, 24/7. When you go out to go to a ball game, when you go out to go have dinner, when you go to a movie, you know, it's hard to turn off the Backstreet Boy and just be Kevin, you know, or just be Brian and just be yourself and enjoy a movie. Because it's hard, because you don't want to be a bitter person. You don't want to not give someone an autograph. But a lot of times if you're in a big place and you sign an autograph and you kind of got your hat on, you're low key and nobody really knows you're there, and then one person comes over, it's like boom, and everybody's buzzing, and it kind of, you know, so you just have to make a balance somehow to find the privacy and the quiet time to yourself, I guess. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Back on this side now. See how this is going pretty good. Just back and forth.
Left and right. And
This is
left and
working.
right.
Doing good.
This is working. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Tanya. Came all the way from Vancouver to see you guys. This is kind of a fun question. If you discovered a new star, like in the sky, what would you name it and why? And this one's for Nick, because we haven't heard from Nick yet.
Speak up, Nick.
Go ahead, Rick.
I don't know. What would you name? I don't know. That's a hard question.
Well, think of something real quick.
Call it the Howie Star.
I like that.
No, I don't know. I think you probably have to do something with, like our generation, or something that really special has happened in everybody's life. Probably name it after something like that.
Okay, thanks.
We have Sarah here, who's from Montreal, just like me. Comment ça va, Sarah?
Ça va bien. I'm not from Montreal, I'm from Quebec City.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Big difference. Do not insult the people from Quebec City. Désolé.
Pardon.
I don't have a question, I have a comment. It's from all the... Don't laugh, please. My English is not very good, okay?
It's okay.
My comment is from all the fans in Quebec City, not Montreal, Quebec City. It's frustrating that you can find the time to do a concert in Ottawa, but not in Quebec City, the place that was once yours. You don't seem to realize that the fans in Quebec love you before all the other fans. By the way, AJ and Brian, read the things you put in your latest album and try to get what you forgot. Finally, could you just say hello to the fans in Quebec City, please? To the camera. Or...
What was the thing about the thank yous in the album? What did it
You forgot to thank the fans, Brian and AJ.
Oh, wow.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's not good. Ouch. Well, we definitely do thank the fans by far. I mean, since the first album to now and beyond, I mean, there's been a massive change in the amount of people that have turned around from being Backstreet Boys fans or not being Backstreet Boys fans to now coming to our concerts. And I mean, I've spoken to so many people that, might be a brother or a sister to a Backstreet Boys fan that thought that we sucked. And they would drag their brother or sister out to one of our concerts and they became, a Backstreet Boys fan, which I think is cool because, I mean, we want everyone to like our music, but sorry. I mean, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. But definitely to say hi to all the fans in Quebec City, not Montreal.
As far as us...
You can say hi to the ones in Montreal
As far as us not coming to Quebec City, I mean, there's places all over the world where we haven't even been yet. And you guys have to understand something, that there's only one of the Backstreet Boys, and it's very, very hard to get around everywhere. And we're coming back on tour in the spring. So, I mean, it's not to say that we won't come through Quebec City, but, we just have to spread ourselves out and try to get to everybody. So you guys have to be patient and bear with us and understand and be supportive of that.
Mm-hmm. And hey, look what you're doing for all these fans here today, right? And Bill has a fan.
We're not perfect. We're not perfect.
She said Bill has a fan. No, Bill is a fan. Hear what I'm saying?
Bill
and I have
is
a fan.
and
right
you
here.
have a fan as well.
This is Chadney from Toronto, all the way from Toronto, and we gotta say she's standing on a chair. Okay, okay. Chadney, what is your question for the boys?
I can write more songs.
Do what?
I can write more songs.
Are we writing?
You've dabbled in it. Do you plan on writing more?
Oh yeah, definitely. The next album. This album here, we're getting ready to release our third single, "Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely," and we'll probably do like maybe 1 or 2 more singles. And then we'll get into the studio, write some more music, record some stuff, and who knows, maybe see another album out by maybe next summertime. So.
And are you happy with that? Okay. Thank you, Chadney. Be careful stepping down there, you. And Marie?
Yes, we have Jacqueline all the way over from
Mississauga.
All right. What's your question?
For the new millennium, what are your plans with records and stuff like that?
Well, you mean CDs out? You mean?
Yeah, and like, what are your plans for the new millennium?
What are our plans? Well, we actually decided to take the New Year's off. We're not going to do a New Year's show. The past, I would say, 5 out of the 7 years, we've done New Year's Eve specials or shows. So this year we're just going to lay low and maybe spend some time with our family. But next year we have a tour scheduled in February and March, like Kevin said. And then right after we finish the tour, we're going to go back in the studio and make another record.
Okay, thank you.
You happy about the new record?
Yeah.
All right. She probably already knows Millennium by heart. Bill, who are you with now?
I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Lorraine, and I'm from Mississauga. Hi, I'm with my sister Karen.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? My question is, over the past 6 years that you guys been together, there must have been some challenging circumstances or things that you guys had to deal with. What did you find the most hard to overcome?
Oh my God, that's a great question. I think you'll probably answer that individually because there's so many things we had to overcome, especially within this last year and a half, 2 years. I mean, within just, health-wise, Brian going through, his heart surgery he went through, deaths within the families, earning the respect from the music industry, within everybody out there, also dealing with the management change that we just recently had within the last year. There's been a lot of trying times, and trials and tribulations that we've been through, especially this last year and a half. But I think it's made us stronger as a group. I think, we're now the closest we've ever been. The 5 of us, we now are, we definitely have each other's backs. And we know that there's constantly people that are around us. And I think in the beginning stages, we always thought that those people that were around us right from the beginning were always going to be there, and they were the people we could trust and count on. But I think we've come to realize that the 5 of us, we have to trust within each other first, because people around us may come and go, but it'll always be the 5 of us.
Okay, I just want to say that I can tell, because I've been a fan for since the beginning, and I just want to say, as individuals and musicians, I've seen you grown. And
thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm with a trio of fans here. Who are you guys?
Hey, guys.
I'm Sabrina Fortino from Niagara Falls. I'm Caitlin Verdun from Hampton. I'm Jasmine from Ontario. I'm Curtis.
Okay. And what's your question for the boys?
I want to know why Nick is so sad. Yeah, why aren't you talking?
Why are you so sad, Nick?
I'm not sad.
He's sick.
I'm sick.
He's not
We're
sad.
all a little sick,
He's a
unfortunately.
little tired and a little...
He's sick as a dog.
I love you all.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. You got somebody over there, or somebody here, actually. Hello.
Hi, I'm Christine from Fort Erie, and I just wanted to know, where do you guys see yourself in the next 5 years from now? Like, do you guys think you'll still be together?
Who wants to take it? I've been running my mouth the whole time, so somebody else take it. Nick, why don't you take it?
Yeah, Nick, let's hear from you.
Okay. She said that all enthusiastic. Yeah, let's hear it from you.
I think a lot of problems that usually happen in groups and things is that they don't communicate. I think right now, like what Howie just said, we've really established a very good friendship within each other, and I think that's going to keep us together. I think we all individually have goals, I think, as individuals, and there's things that we would like to do, and we've come to the realization that we can help each other achieve those things. I think that's the best way to stay together. I really think that we'll be a group forever. I mean, honestly. And there will never be an end to the Backstreet Boys. That's just my opinion.
Do you think music will be your goal for life?
I think so.
Music's always going to be a part of my life. I think it's going to be a part of all of our lives because we're such fans of music. We love music, all different kinds. So I think it's going to be a part of all of our lives for a long time.
Okay.
So how's that? It'll never stop coming. Always new music from the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, you'll be sick of us.
Never.
We'll remember that. We'll remember you said that.
Hey. Hi, my name's Amy, and I'm from Burlington. And my question is for Kevin. What do you think about being the world's sexiest pop star?
You're talking about People magazine this week. Yep.
Yeah.
It's flattering.
Kevin, tell us how you feel. Yes, please.
Well, you know, no, it's flattering. I was very surprised, very shocked. It's nice.
Okay, thanks.
So what's your question and what's your name?
My name's Joanna, and I'm from Winnipeg. My question is, what's your favorite Christmas song, and when are you guys, or have you thought about bringing out a Christmas album?
White Christmas is mine. Bing Crosby.
That sounded like Frosty the Snowman.
Nick said Frosty the Snowman.
White Christmas.
What's that? Oh, yeah. We can't say that, though. Not fair.
Mine would have to be Oh Holy Night.
That's mine, too.
You mean Silent Night?
What about AJ and Nick?
I'm still trying to think of one that jeez. He took mine, but I gotta think of something different, but here comes Santa Claus.
Oh, I know what I like. I like, didn't Bruce Springsteen come out with that Christmas album? I don't know.
He has one. It's kind of a rock and roll one.
I used to like Jingle Bell Rock when I was young.
I thought, what was that one song that Bruce Springsteen did? Christmas song? I used to love it. Sorry. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
What did Bruce Springsteen do? What was it? Santa Claus is coming to town.
Here comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. There you go.
That's the one, yeah.
That's the song.
A very cool shirt, Howie.
Well, thank you.
Hey.
Oh, and Brian, too.
We're lucky to be at the opening of the big Roots store in Montreal yesterday. And Roots has been very good to us here in Canada and also in America, so we're very proud to wear their clothes.
Thanks.
Good little official sponsor now.
Backstreet Boys.
Plug it.
Krista's hanging out here. Now, we've had people from the West Coast. We have someone all the way from the East Coast here. Hi, Krista. Hi.
Hi, my name is Kirsta. I'm from St. John's, Newfoundland, and I have an easy question. I'll be thankful. What is each of your own favorite Backstreet Boys songs?
Off this album or off any album or?
Off any at all, yes.
Ooh.
Good, right?
I would have to say The Perfect Fan. Come on.
Nick.
That was hard.
Nick still thinking, Howie?
It's a toss-up for me. I'd have to say either All I Have to Give or Spanish Eyes. Those are my two favorites.
Don't Want to Lose You Now or Show Me the Meaning?
10,000 Promises or Don't Want You Back.
It's now turned into your two favorite songs.
Nicholas?
You got two choices, buddy.
I think Show Me the Meaning probably was one of my favorite songs.
You happy with that, Krista? You have to be. Okay. Can't argue with them. It's their
What's your favorite song?
What'd you say?
What's your favorite song?
The Perfect Fan.
Oh,
Cool. Thank you. I'm sure Brian would be very pleased to hear that.
People coming out all the way from Edmonton now. People coming out all the way from Edmonton. How are you guys?
Good, thanks. I'm Judy. This is my daughter, Marissa. We would like to know what hopes and dreams you still have left to fulfill.
Wow.
Wow.
Just like you're standing there with your daughter, I'd love to have a daughter of my own. So that would be a dream of mine.
I'd like to have a family myself. Eventually, when I'm...
You need a wife first.
Too old. Eventually, when I'm too old to tour around and stuff, I'd like to just, like, have a house somewhere and sit in my basement in my studio and write music for the rest of my life. So that'd be cool. Have a family, a wife. Yeah, you gotta have a wife to do that.
Yeah, that would help, dude.
Well, I don't know. You have to.
I'd like to
Modern technology.
win a Grammy That'd be really something
Yeah, we'd
cool
like.
for us, or an American Music Award.
I think it'd be cool to have an album completely one day written by just us five. Just completely written and composed by us
going that
five.
way, man.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think
It's a ways away though.
I just want to play basketball.
You gonna play for the Raptors?
I'm gonna play for somebody, no matter.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, right in front here, right in front, we have Caitlin and Jasmine right here. Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Hi. What's your question?
How many of you guys have tattoos?
Okay, Howie, show him your 50.
I don't have one. I'm sorry.
Howie's the only one that doesn't have one.
Howie's the only one
Too scared of
that
needles.
doesn't have one. I definitely have that.
I think Jasmine had a part 2 to that question, which is what?
Where are they?
Hey, yeah, Kevin.
Oh,
where's
wait,
yours?
Jasmine, how old are you?
Hey, Kevin.
You want to see that they got to take off their clothes for that, Jazz? We can't be doing that kind of stuff here. Oh, okay. Oh, just on the arms then. Okay.
Mine's right here. But I've added to it, so it's bigger.
I got one right here and one on my back. That's all.
You can't see mine.
And mine are just about everywhere from my belly button up. They're everywhere, so.
I said the only way I'd probably get a tattoo is if we all got the same one.
Well, let's
And
do
nobody's
it.
come up with the design
We're just going to knock them out.
I've
pin 'em
left
down
out.
on
I
the ground,
haven't had to get
tattoo
one
'em.
yet. Let's do it. Not for a while,
Thank you.
please.
And where are you over there?
I'm over here.
Anne-Marie? What?
Hello. Hi, my name is Laura. I'd just like
Hello.
to say, first of all, before I ask my question, I'd just like to say thank you. You guys are such a big inspiration to my life. If I ever have problems in my life, I just turn on your CD, and it feels so good for somebody to tell me, well, don't worry, it's going to be okay, and my problems just seem to go away. And Kevin, I heard that you hurt your arm in Colorado. I'd just like to know how you are.
I'm doing a lot better.
That's good.
I haven't been wearing my sling. I separated my shoulder snowboarding on a day off. It was very frustrating. So I've been performing with a sling on, and I tried it the other night without it and tried doing choreography, and I kind of re-injured it. So I don't know if I'm going to perform with or without the sling tonight. I want to do it without because it's so frustrating. I feel like useless up on stage because I can't do all the choreography, but I'm singing. So.
Take care of yourself. We don't want you to get it worse.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
My name is Jennifer, and I'm from Pittsburgh. I just have like a comment, I just wanted to say, my grandparents listen to you, and my dad, he just goes around singing your songs, and I just have to correct them, Dad, it's the wrong song. And and even my brother will just sort of turn the TV up as loud as it can go, and he'll just hard on his head, Jennifer, the Backstreet Boys are on TV, and I just run downstairs. I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you guys a lot. So.
Thank you.
And it runs in the
glad
family,
your
I think.
grandparents like it too. Let everybody good. That's good. Thank you.
Thank you. And back over here. Hi.
Hi, I'm Erin from Thornhill.
And I'm Nastasha from Richmond Hill.
Hi, Nastasha.
Hi. You guys are the best.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I just wanted to ask, what do you guys think about the fans in Toronto now that you've seen us and heard us?
Hey.
No.
Oh, good. Hey. Hey. Nah. I'm very excited to be back in Toronto. Last time I was here, I actually saw a Toronto Maple Leafs versus Buffalo. I went there, I actually saw one of the first games in the Air Canada Centre. And I like Toronto. I think I'll come back here for vacations here and there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city. It's crisp and clean and fresh. It's like a little New York, but cleaner.
I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that nothing happens to me tonight, because for the last 2 years, something's happened to me in Toronto, so I hope nothing happens tonight.
Yeah, we're going to put him in a body cast.
At least let it be the other
show.
leg this time. That's all I ask. Balance it out.
Well,
I like Toronto.
What about the fans?
Fans are great. They are really, they're loud here. You guys are really loud here. You guys are really loud.
It's kind of, to me, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, we have a lot of fans here because we're going to be playing the Sky Dome here for the second time, and
biggest crowd.
It's a huge crowd. I can't believe that there are going to be almost 40,000 people in there tonight. I mean, our fans here have been very supportive all over Canada. This is where it started in North America, and we haven't forgotten it.
Thank you.
Bill is really cool for letting us ask this question. Say that?
Did he make you say that?
What I gotta ask, though, you don't, what, no, what, you're being funny now. What I gotta ask is, you guys have been to Canada here a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, in Toronto, too. You've made friends while you've been here.
Yeah.
Whenever you come back, do you keep in touch with people that you've made friends with here? And, like, do you come up here and hang out when you're not working?
In just this afternoon, I contacted a friend of mine. He played for Ottawa University, actually, in Ottawa. Nick and I played some basketball with them, the guys at the university, last time we were up here, and we just met him. He's working now, graduated school, and working here in Toronto, so we just bumped into him this afternoon and played some basketball. So,
yeah,
try to
honorary
keep in
Canadians
touch.
right up there. Thank you.
And I hear
Thank
you
you
guys
very
were
much.
golfing in Montreal yesterday, or one of
Yeah,
you
and
was.
it was freezing.
Trying to.
Yeah. Which one of you was golfing?
That would be crazy, Brian.
Yeah, you have to be kind of nuts
Thin
about
blood, Brian.
golfing
No golf.
to go out in fog and cold.
Yep.
And did you score well at least?
I played crappy until the last hole.
Hey, well, you played a good show last night. We have Madison here. Hello.
Hi, and
Hi.
What's your question?
what do you do when you have free time on the road?
What do we do when we have free time on the road?
Well, Brian plays golf in the ice-cold weather.
Do you mean after we're tour or on tour?
On tour.
On tour.
We just play
tour's been
golf,
fun.
Play golf.
play basketball, go to the movies.
Go shopping.
This tour actually has been really cool for us because we've been able to have the luxury of playing like multiple nights in a couple places and having the days off. Like ever on the west coast of the States, we went cattle hurdling one day.
Yeah,
we went snow skiing. We went,
I went snowboarding in Denver.
We got to see
and
football games.
Separated my shoulder.
Dye your hair. Yeah.
We've gotten to go to professional games like basketball games and football games. It's been great. This tour has been a really laid-back tour. We've gotten to do a lot of things in our free time. So.
Great. Thank you, Madison.
AJ can't have too much free time because he'll get another tattoo or change his hair and come another.
Or he'll get his foot run over.
Again.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Sam from Stopa.
Hello.
And I'm Karen from Mississauga, and each of you guys have your own fashion sense. I was wondering, who are your favorite designers?
I answer that first. I tend
Fruit
not
of the
to.
Loom.
BBD.
Fruit of the Loom. No, that's Howie's.
Well,
No,
keeps America hanging.
I tend not to like to wear too much designer stuff. I'm always wearing like sports stuff or jeans. I still haven't gotten into that phase yet, which the other fellows are in.
What do you like, AJ?
Anything from like Nike to Dolce & Gabbana or Versace or Armani, something like that. Just something that's comfortable, something that nobody else will wear, like a cowboy hat with leopard spots, something that nobody will wear, you know, or just
I like
different stuff.
Roots.
Yeah, plug it in.
And
Versace.
Sears. And
Sears.
And Polaroid.
Sears is very good. And Polaroid.
And Polaroid if we can wear it.
I like to wear Polaroid.
Good cover, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an infomercial.
I don't really look at the label. I like just whatever I like, whatever catches my eye. I don't really look at the label. So.
What about cologne? Do you guys have a favorite cologne you like?
Choop. And I'm fresh out, man.
That's a hint if he's trying to.
No, I just need to go get some.
A fan actually got me some D&G, and I started wearing it, and I've been wearing it now for about a year. So I like that. It's pretty cool.
I like Cool Water. Yep.
I don't wear cologne.
He doesn't wear cologne.
What's your scent, Nick?
It's my
Dial soap.
It's me. Route 33.
Just the raw me.
I don't wear cologne either. I haven't for like 2 years.
It's a natural scent.
It's natural effervescence.
Yeah, we're deodorant.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Charmaine, and I'm from Winnipeg, and I have a question. My question is, do you feel any competition from any other bands, like NSYNC or 98 Degrees?
No, not really. I mean, we're very, very fortunate that we were able to be like the first ones to come around and bring the style of music back to, you know, pop music. And it's, you know, we're very flattered to see these groups come after us. We were, you know, very lucky that we were able to break the doors down and, you know, start a new path for this style of music to come back. And we feel that there's enough fans out there for everybody, to each his own. We wish them the best of luck.
We're just focusing on
the
us
Backstreet Boys.
And us and our music. And that's what we've been doing since we've been together, so.
Bill, you up there?
Right up in front again. What's your name and where are you from? And this is more of a comment you were saying.
My name is Sabrina Fortino, and I'm from Niagara Falls.
Hi.
And I just want to say that it was my wish through the Children's Wish Foundation to meet you, and this was the happiest day of my life.
Oh.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
That makes us feel good. That's the kind of stuff that we like to hear.
I'd just like to say the same thing. I've accompanied my sister here today, and she's had the privilege to meet you, and I'm thrilled.
Oh, thank you.
On behalf of her, like, I just think you guys, like, sitting here, you're very down to earth, and you've made her. I grew up, I'm a David Cassidy fan.
There you
I want
go.
to show my age, but you've made her just complete, and she loves you, Nick. So, thank you.
Thank you.
That means a lot to us. I mean, we're always, to see our music touch people's lives, you know, to bring happiness in families, you know, in their homes. You know, unfortunately, we're not able to meet every single person out there that, you know, we'd like to, especially, you know, terminally ill kids. We try to get to meet as many as possible. And it just, you know, it's very gratifying to hear that you guys say that to us. It means a lot to us.
A special thanks to AJ's mother, because she made this really happen for her, so.
Good.
Well, thanks.
What is this angel's name again?
Stephanie.
Hi,
Stephanie.
Steph.
Thanks for coming.
Hi, Steph. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, guys. Now, what's your name?
Andrea Marks. I'm from Thornhill.
Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to know that since it's Remembrance Day today, do you plan on dedicating anything to the veterans of the wars?
Yeah, it's Memorial Day today.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, I was watching a special, like, we got here at, what time we get here? 6 a.m.? 5:45 this morning? And when I went up to my room, I was flipping the channels and I was watching a documentary on the history of how Canada lended their support during the war and everything, and everybody was wearing the, what is it, a poppy? Poppy? Yeah. So yeah, and I was like, well, they were saying, well, what do you guys call it here again?
Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day, and we call it Memorial Day. So they were saying it was Remembrance Day, 11th hour, 11th day. So I was like, I didn't even know it was officially Memorial Day until you just told us, but it is Memorial Day in the U.S. as well. I don't know, we should do something,
I think we'll
dedicate
probably
a
say
song
something
or
up on stage.
say something tonight on stage.
Who knows?
I just want to say I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a question?
Yeah, I'm Haley from Thornhill. Hi. I just wanted to say at first that I love your hats, both of you, AJ and Nick.
Thank you.
I just threw it on. Wasn't even worried about it.
And also, who in history, each of you, or that you've met, inspires you the most?
In history? You mean history class or people
No,
that we
like-
met? In general, like
Well,
a
in
person?
general, like in history, like
Like a person
or
in
who that
history?
you've met,
Who
whoever
we've
inspires
met.
you.
I have to say, I mean, I never was inspired when I was younger, but now that I've met him, he's left a really good taste in my mouth. He's very down to earth. I have to say Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, just because he's just, it's really cool to sit down and talk to him as if you're at one artist to an artist, but then when he's around, like my mom or any of our families, it's a parent to a parent. So he's very real, and he's very much like everybody else. He's very much like us, and he has kids of his own. Thank you. He has kids of his own that are, you know, fans of us, and I'm definitely a fan of his daughter. So, but he's just a really very cool guy. I would love to stay, you know, friends with him for a while.
probably inspired you for the leopard print.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I grew up admiring and looking up to my parents and things that they raised me up to believe. My mom, I really admire her a lot. She's a very strong woman. Since we lost my father, she's been a very strong, very incredible woman. So, my mom, probably.
Thanks, guys.
Say something. I got one thing to say. There's a couple people who have inspired me in my life, and it's these 4 guys. These 4 other guys, they've, you know,
It's good brownie points, Nick. We'll give you later.
No, I'm serious.
Thanks, bro.
Y'all inspire me to be.
Thanks, little bro.
They're like my big brothers. I've never really had big brothers, so it's inspiration to me.
Yeah.
We raised him.
We raised him. Pack of wolves.
Raised him on the road
I
out
was
of a
13.
hotel.
So,
Thanks, bro.
I think that kind of leads into Raquel's question, who is right down here in front. Raquel, go ahead.
Hi, Raquel.
Hello.
Do you act like brothers?
Yeah, we fight like brothers.
Like that. We talk like it.
And we have fun like brothers.
We have fun like brothers. We're pretty much
Brothers.
brothers.
We've shared some of our best years of our lives the last, 8 years almost. Seeing Nick from the age of 12 to maybe in the age of 19 to where we are now, 7 years later. It's been, some of our best years. We've had a chance to grow up and see a lot of things, travel the world and see it all together. It's like family.
Done some crazy stuff together.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe
Yep.
it.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
No, you don't want.
All right.
Thank you, Raquel.
We're
Thank you.
up to our couple last questions. What's your name?
My name's Melanie Carswell, and I'm from Calgary, and I want to say hi to all my friends back home. And I was wondering how much of a challenge it was to learn some of your songs in different languages, and if you were planning to do it over again.
Well, I've always, since day one, me being of Latin descent, I've always kind of talked with the group and the record company about translating a couple of our songs in Spanish. And when we finally decided to do I'll Never Break Your Heart and I'd Go Anywhere for You, we had a Spanish translator come in and break it down actually into phonetics. And so for me, it wasn't as challenging. And I think even some of the other guys, they've took Spanish in school, so it wasn't as challenging, but it wasn't as hard as it was doing this other song we did, which was Quit Playing Games with My Heart in Italian. That was a challenge for all of us, I'd say.
Well,
Thank you.
We all learned to sing by imitating what we heard on the radio, so we can all imitate accents and stuff pretty good. So
Thank you very much.
thank you.
From Vancouver, Doriana is here. Doriana has a question. Hello, you.
Hi. I have to tell you guys, AJ and Howie, my cousin Alyssa loves you guys so much. I just wanted to tell you that.
Doesn't love the other three?
She loves them the best.
It's not a contest.
Tell her thank you.
But I love the other three. I love you guys all.
It's all good. Thank you.
Okay, my question is, if you could bring anybody back from the dead, from any time, what would you do with them?
What would we do with them?
Like to spend a day with.
You told me it was going to be kind of different than that. You'd worded it better before, though.
Okay.
That's kind of morbid.
No, I mean, anyone from the past that you think is interesting that you would want to spend a day with.
Hang out.
I would bring back Frank Sinatra so I could do a duet with him someday. Definitely.
I bring back my dad.
I'd bring back Elvis. I think the key. I think that's where I learned my hip moves from. You gonna say Elvis as well?
Yeah, man. I'll think about it in a minute. Go ahead.
I don't have a clue, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Lost for words.
I can't think of anything. You mean Kurt Cobain? Oh, yeah. I'd like to bring back Kurt Cobain.
Has anybody ever asked you that before?
No. That's the first.
They've asked us
Similar.
any celebrities past or present we'd like to hang out with, but Not bring back from the dead.
Thank you, Doriana. Thank you very much.
Resurrect them.
And on that note, we are going to say thank you to everybody here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much for coming. You can all just remain seated. We got to thank the boys.
all the press
And
and,
thank
all
you
of
to
our
you guys.
fans up here in Toronto.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
See you, Kev.
Thank you.
We are going to give it back
Hope
to
you guys
Master T
enjoy
of the
the show
station.
tonight.
See you, Nick.
Thank
Have
you.
fun tonight, you guys.
Thanks for watching. And T, back to you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. And, oh, let's just turn the TVs down. I'm echoing. Hold on a second. That was me echoing. That was my feet. I was feeding back. So, the big show's tonight. If you don't have tickets,